just yet.
I don't
think I'd have much trouble with that.
Yeah, I don't think being attached to a deadly snake would be something that would be an issue for me either. But all right, let's go to this. These numbers are getting to the point where they're out of control. Here's a look at Ruidoso and how they've done precip-wise in 2011. 0.59 inches. How should they have done to this point? 6.50 inches. It's about 91% below average for this area. Now, when you add on top of that the fact that we have a lot of other problems, not only no precip in this area with the extreme drought, but unlimited fuel with all the big forests there and all the big timber, terrible fire weather, which we've had over the past few days, and homes built in the middle of the woods. That's why Ruidoso is one of these areas that is so susceptible to a devastating wildfire. You could say a similar thing for an area like Cloudcroft. As you go farther to the north, we tend to be a little better because we've had a little more precip up there, but still, this is one of those situations where everybody's got problems, but areas like Ruidoso are really, really in danger. 83 in the metro right now. West winds force 10 miles an hour. Across the north, temperatures in the 60s and 70s, down to the south, 70s and 80s, even some 90s still hanging on around Carlsbad. Winds at this point, not a huge factor, but they're definitely higher than they usually are at this time. 21 Ruidoso, 21 in Socorro, 10 in the metro, 22 Gallup, and 15 out in Cortez. Satellite and radar shows a cold front going to our north, not going to be a big factor for us. No shower chances for tomorrow, at least of any sort of significance. Not that the Four Corners couldn't see a quick sprinkle tonight, maybe early tomorrow morning, but it's not going to be anything that's going to make a big difference. So it looks like fire danger will be our biggest concern going forward for the next 3 days. And here's how it looks like it's going to shake out for us. We're going to have a lot of wind on the way here throughout the next 3 days, especially Saturday into Sunday, where we could see gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Not only that, we've still got the drought in place, extreme heat. We're over 100 degrees in many areas of the state, and humidity levels below 10% make for a brutal weekend for firefighters and for fire danger and fire weather across the state. So please be careful out there. Major league issues for us. The question is, do we have any help on the way? And we may well have a little bit heading in our direction as we work our way into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. What we're hoping for is the system's going to go to our north here coming up the beginning of next week. Well, on the back side of it, we may well drag some moisture in from the east. That could help us touch off a few thunderstorms across eastern New Mexico and maybe even here into central sections by Wednesday into Thursday. It's not looking like a lock at this point, but at least there's that shot, and we need a total pattern change to help us out. We've got that chance, but more than anything else, I think it's probably going to take us 2 or 3 weeks to at least develop a better shot at picking up more consistent rain. 80s and 90s for us across Four Corners. Sunny and breezy conditions, gusts up to 35 miles an hour. Durango and Farmington extended forecast look nice with temperatures all the way up into the 90s at times. South and west, hot again for tomorrow. 100 Lordsburg, Deming, and Las Cruces. 98 Alamogordo, 94 in Silver City, and 89 by the time we hit Saturday over into the southeast. Temperatures here over 100 degrees for the 11th straight day tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies Saturday and Sunday, still extremely hot. Over to the northeast, still warm here with wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Las Vegas looking at quite a bit of wind, not only tomorrow, but probably through Saturday and Sunday as well. Northern mountains, the dry conditions here continue. Fire danger not quite as high as other parts of the state, but it's getting there. Looking at mostly sunny skies Friday, Saturday into Sunday in the state capital. Over into the East Mountains, high 80s and low 90s, sunny and windy, gusts up to about 35 and low 90s around areas like the Heights and foothills, mid to high 90s down in the valley. Extended forecast Saturday and Sunday look like pretty windy days with really high fire danger. If you want to track us on Twitter, you can do that. We give you fire updates throughout the day and any extra information or cool pictures that you guys send in. We try to post them on Twitter as well.
Ben, we need a break.
Yes.
A big time one. You're right.
We've got a break coming up, and sports is next.